it's Meridy here with our fourth process video using the Nature Adventure Kits. And let me show you what I'm working with today. Oops, this is just my scratch paper when I'm doing mixed media. So let me show you what I want to work with today. I've got three 3x4 photos of my husband and my son. We're about to go on a little hike walk in the mountains. So he's drinking out of his Camelback and eating kettle corn because they were selling it at a little thing when we were in the mountains. Okay, so there's those three pictures, and then I pulled a little bit of ephemera. I pulled this as a layering piece, maybe a date calendar thing, some tickets. This is one of our packaging pieces. I don't know what was packaged. Oh, this is our new packaging. The dark blue color is new. So you might get this in some of your products this month. But if not, you'll have a dark blue one coming soon. And currently you're probably having a gray, so that matches as well. Okay, and then a little tab. And then I really want to use some of the leaves here because again, we're in the mountains. And then I took this too, because there's two of them. This all came out of the ephemera packs. This little take a hike, take a hike wood embellishment, and we can alter that. I'll show you how to do that in this video if I end up using it. Another two, another little tab, the little hiking acrylic man, and a little dragonfly, and this little journaling thing. I grabbed, this is just the, what is it called? The branding strip off of a paper I used on my last video. I have this scrap of paper. This is going to represent my journaling on my layout. This is just my little color swatch, new color swatch thing that we have this month. And then I really wanted to use this paper as, you know, a majority of the background to this layout. It's yellow on the back side. Then of course I grabbed my stickers again, which I keep grabbing for every layout and not using. The little hearts, the stamp set that came with the kit this month. And then these are all my leftover little pieces, like, that I didn't pull. I pulled a bunch of pieces of ephemera to kind of coordinate with the pictures that I really think I can use, like these, but these are all the leftover little bits and pieces that I can go to as I'm working. But I'll set those off to the side in case it's something that I need to grab while we're working. And then I do have the packaging from the different ephemeras. I probably won't use either of those either. So that's what I'm going to work with. And I probably will use a sheet of white cardstock for the base of this layout because I think using this whole sheet of plaid might be a little much, a little busy. And I really don't care for yellow in here. Like, I don't really need the B side because I don't need the yellow. So let me grab a piece of white cardstock. Okay, and then I'm gonna just pile these embellishments in a little pile off to the corner, off to the side, because I'm not using them just yet. And let's just focus on the main part of this layout. And I have no idea what direction I want to go here. No clue at all. This is birthday on the B side, so I'm not going to use that. It's no one's birthday. These stripes, I don't feel like I need to put with the plaid, so we can get rid of that. And then I don't even want to mat these on white because if I'm using the white background paper, I don't think I want them matted on white. Let's see, maybe I can think of a cool layout, you know? Maybe I can use this fourth, as kind of like a fourth picture. So I can make kind of a blocky grid design here. I think that looks nice. laid out like that. I wonder if I could mat a layout similar to that just on this white and give it a thick mat around the whole layout using the plaid paper. Let's see, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna cut this paper to 9.5 inches by 9.5 inches, and I'm going to see how that looks. And you know, I think that this layout looks nice, but I don't think I like the stark white paper. It's just too white next to this. So I'm gonna go try to find a piece of really light blue cardstock out of my stash, like this really light blue color. And I am gonna see how that looks right there. And then I can map my pictures on white, and then I can embellish from here. So I'm gonna go check my stash for a piece of light blue cardstock, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I found this piece of cardstock in my stash. It is actually from the Cartabella Summer line. It's blue on one side and pink on the other, which I'm obviously not gonna be using the pink. I'm just gonna be using the blue. So I'm gonna cut this into 9.5 by 9.5 inch square. And this is what I'm going to use on this layout. And then I'm also going to take the plaid paper that I've got here, and I'm going to actually I'm going to gut this paper so that I can save the middle in case I need it for another layout. So I'm going to gut it with about a 2-inch border all the way around. I can really get the most out of this piece of paper as possible, and I'll have this to use for another layout. So I'll put that off to the side. So I'm gonna gut that. I'm going to adhere this right into the middle, just like that. Okay, and now I can mat the rest of these pictures. I'll mat the 3 pictures on white. Okay, so I've got those matted on white. Got this laid out like this, and now I'm gonna get all my little embellishments and see what I want to do here. I'm not sure that I'm gonna need the stamps. You know what? I think I want to use some of these phrase stamps on here. Okay, I don't really need my color swatch because I just don't. And then let's see how I can put pieces up underneath here, just like layers. You know what? I might grab out of here this envelope to layer also, so it doesn't look bare with just one little layering piece over there. See how I can arrange this. Almost the same configuration as my last layout where I had the little envelopes making layers. But it kind of grounds the pictures a little. I think I like it. So I think that will be the base design of my layout. And I think I can adhere this down, and I can add the other pieces around it. You know what, let me get a couple more pieces on here in case I need to adjust or move things. And I just use a regular office punch to punch this hole. Yeah, I'm glad I did this because I think I want to put this somewhere before adhering everything else down. Oh, that makes it a little too wide. Oh, that kind of looks nice right there. And I wonder if I can put my title, like build up my title down here. And then maybe build another little cluster of embellishments up here. I'm gonna cut these tickets apart because I would rather use them cut apart. This is a little too, maybe a little too white up there. Too much white. I'm just gonna have to mess with things for a minute and get them organized. I think it's just gonna take a little adjusting of the different layers and embellishments here to get it figured out how I really want this to look. I really like this hiker, but not sure if there's gonna be a lot of room for him, because there is quite a bit on this page already. Like, we already kind of made our page smaller by adding this mat in the middle, so there's quite a bit on here. And no, I'm gonna play around and adjust things, try to keep them a little balanced, and see what I come up with here off camera for a few minutes so that you're not bored to tears while I'm just moving things around. And I will be right back when I get this. I think I'm gonna go through these and pull out a few more little pieces as well. I think that will be helpful. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm starting to get a little more pieces set into stone. What I think I'd like to do next is adhere down the background, like none of these embellishments, but the background pieces, because I think I can work with this just exactly how I have it, but it's hard when everything is shifting, when I'm trying to add embellishment clusters and mess with the clusters. So I am just going to adhere everything on the back layer and the pictures so that I don't have to worry about things shifting and moving on me. So I'm gonna go do that and I will be right back. And as you can see, I kind of tried to leave the same amount of space right here as what's down here and the same amount of space right here as what's here. So it kind of looks like my layout is, although it's asymmetrical, it still looks like it's centered nicely. And then I'm gonna try to remember how I had these goodies in here, which is easier said than done. And then I think I can start adhering a few of these layers down, because I feel like I do like how the clusters are coming along. You know, I think I might change the color of that tab and trade it out for a different color that shows up a little bit better on that blue paper, because that's really blending. You almost can't even tell it's there. And then this is matching this. This is more packaging from Not Just for Boys. I think I'm gonna pull this out and possibly use this, these little tabs or one of these tabs somewhere, because it's the same exact color blue. And it can pull some of that blue up to the top. Let's see what I can do here. I wonder, that looks kind of nice up there. I liked the white one better. Lighten that corner up just a little. And I don't know that the word fabulous needs to go up there. Okay, then I've got this tag there. I wonder if it needs, I feel like this is probably gonna be too much because it's right close to that and it's just too repetitive, but we'll see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's too much. I don't think I need this dark blue one at all right now. Let's see. Basically, it's just a matter of moving things around and playing with them and seeing how the page is balancing out or not balancing out. I feel like I don't really need that either. Oh, you know what I did forget that we have a ton of is the stickers. I'm going to grab all of those stickers right now because I bet I can put some on here. I totally keep forgetting about the stickers. So let me grab that sticker sheet. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay. I feel like I am going to put something here under this to make that pop. I'm just going to start adhering things down. Otherwise, I could sit here all day maneuvering and moving everything and putting it in 10 different configurations. So sometimes I just have to start adhering. I love this word adventure right there. I'm not going to adhere down the take a hike this yet because I'm going to alter it and I'm going to show you how to do that on camera. So I'm just going to let that be for just a minute, but I'm going to adhere everything else so far on this layout just like it is, and then I will come in with the stickers and add some stickers. So I will be right back when everything else is adhered. Okay, for this little tab right here, I think that I would like to ink it up maybe in the sage green. It's called iced spruce, not sage green. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna grab it and grab one of my little blending brushes and change the color. This is the back side. This was the front side. Actually, I wonder how it would look on the front side. Then you can still tell it's two-toned because you can still kind of see through, kind of like that. And actually, I think this would look awesome if I took a sticker from the sticker sheet, one of the circle stickers, and I put it right in the middle there. So let me see. Oh yeah, there's plenty that will look nice. I'm just gonna grab this one. Oh, that's so nice. And now it just pops a little better. And I can put that right there. Okay, and then I think I can go ahead and I think I might add a couple of butterflies to this layout because we're outdoors in the mountains and I've already got the dragonfly going on there. And I think it will look fine. These butterflies are very monochromatic on this sticker sheet and masculine. So I think that they can look great even on a very masculine layout like this. It's coming together quite nicely. I do like the word journey. I think I could just leave it like that. Okay, I am going to now alter this. I don't like that in there. I'm just trying to build up this cluster a little bit more. That looks kind of nice. And it pulls that brown back down there. So I am gonna attach this. Okay, and then I don't know that this hiking guy is going to fit on this layout. This layout is very like organic in shape and things aren't very square besides the obvious pictures and the layout, but my embellishments are kind of jumbly and not squared off. So I don't think I can fit him anywhere that doesn't just look like an afterthought. So I'm not gonna put him on there. And I am going to grab some of these leaves and see if I can make them coordinate. Okay, and the last thing that we're gonna do is alter this take a hike sign. So in order to do that, oh, my journaling. I probably won't put a lot of journaling on this layout, and I'll probably just put like a little bit right in there, not even as big as this that I've got going on here. So maybe like just 3 lines of journaling, and I'll probably stick it right there and make it pretty tiny. So that's where my journaling will go. And then let me get this ready for us. So in order to alter this, I am just going to peel off the masking that's on the trees because I want to color the trees green, and I just want the take a hike word to just be neutral. I don't want to color the word take a hike. It will be too hard for me to try to color it a different color, because once we unmask one thing, then you have to be very careful when coloring in everything else. And let's say that I take off these trees, I would have to color in that take a hike. Like, actually, I probably could do it with like a black marker that I have a lot of control over, but I couldn't color it in with the inks like what I'm gonna do right now, because I just don't have that much control in that tiny spaces. So a black or a white marker could easily color in the words, but I think I'm just gonna leave the words be neutral color, natural, like the color of the wood. And you want to get all these little pieces in between the letters and everything that you want to be the color green of the trees. So that's all unmasked, and then you get your color green that you want, which I think I'm going to use Rustic Wilderness, because that, let me make sure, that's a nice green color. Oh yeah, I think that'll look good. So then you can just go right over here. Since the only thing we unmasked was the trees, I can be as messy as I want right now and cover everything with this Rustic Wilderness. And then I'm gonna go off camera to get the rest of it all covered, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, I've got all of it inked in green, and then I'm just going to come in here and peel off the rest of the masking. So it's the outline and the letters that say take a hike. I'm just going to peel it all away. You want to make sure not to get your green fingerprints on this, because it will, like, you might have ink on your fingers like I do, and I don't want to get it on that nice masked part, unmasked part, unpainted part, the edges. So just be careful not to smear it around while you're peeling this off. But it comes off pretty easily in one long piece, but with all the zigzags of these trees, it's breaking kind of more than normal. This is coming off really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna get the rest of this off, and I will be right back. Okay guys, this is what it looks like, totally complete and done. It looks amazing. It's gonna be perfect right here on my layout. And I am going to adhere that with Eileen's tacky glue, because again, I like adhering wood and fabric with Eileen's tacky glue. It just seems to dry pretty quickly and hold it very well. And then it doesn't slip around. And I think that's gonna wrap up this layout. I am gonna use a little bit of black ink around here, if I can find my pen. I do wanna add a little outline around this blue. Just to make the edges look a little crisper. I didn't like them so stark blue. Do I possibly want to add some splatters here? You know how I love splatters. Oh, I forgot to use these too. I am going to stamp one thing that says Adventure Waits, because I really like that. And it makes sense with this layout. I'm just debating. I think I'm going to stamp it right there because I think it just matches perfectly with these pictures because we were about to go on a hike. I love it. Okay, so now I don't think I need to add splatters. I think it's already busy enough with the plaid background paper that I don't need splatters on here. This is going to finish this layout then. And if you were inspired by this layout to make another layout similar to this, either using this kit or using your own supplies, we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group, and that will be linked in the description of this video. And if you're liking these process videos, I work my way through our monthly kit every month, making about 8 layouts per month with that kit. So you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like these videos. And I will see you in a few days with another layout. Thanks, guys. Bye.